back, everybody, to another edition of Brian's Picks and Predictions. I'm going to be honest. After last weekend being at AEW's Double or Nothing Live, I almost don't want to do this video, but it's an NXT Takeover. It's not like a Monday Night Raw, SmackDown. It's not a main roster pay-per-view, so we already know that NXT Takeover 25 is going to be good, so let's just go ahead and cover it anyway. NXT Takeover 25 is going to be taking place in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Now, the good thing about this is usually every time that they have these NXT Takeovers, it's always the night before some sort of major WWE pay-per-view. This Saturday, though, we don't have to worry about WWE's main roster putting on a pay-per-view the next day, so we won't be exhausted by the time that pay-per-view airs. So without further ado, let's just make it a quick video. Let's go ahead and go over Brian's picks and predictions. NXT Takeover 25 XXV. So we don't know what order these matches are going to go in, so in no particular order. First, let's go ahead and cover the one-on-one match that's not even for a title. Let's talk about Matt Riddle versus Roderick Strong. Who do I want to win? Who do I think will win? I want Roderick Strong to win. The reason why is because I want to see him end Matt Riddle's undefeated streak in NXT. And I don't want to spoil it or go too far ahead of myself, but we know that there's some sort of program with Roderick Strong, Adam Cole, the Undisputed Era. A few weeks back, we didn't even know if these two teams were even going to be a stable as of this recording. But since the taping, they made up. And I feel like this night will be undisputed, but we'll get to that. So again, for this match, I'm going to go with Roderick Strong ending Matt Riddle's undefeated streak in NXT. Next match that we're going to cover, I actually should have covered this first because there's a good chance that this match can actually open the pay-per-view. I'm talking about the Fatal 4-Way ladder match for the vacant NXT Tag Team Championships. As we know, the previous NXT Tag Team Champions, the War Raiders, Viking Experience, War Experience Raiders, Green Bay, Minnesota, they had to vacate the titles ever since they got called up to the main roster, but you know, they haven't been on TV in the last 3 weeks, so if it was up to me, they should have just stayed in the main roster, but you know, it's not up to me, it's Vince McMahon's call. So the 4 teams that we have competing for the titles, we have the Forgotten Sons, Wesley Blake, Steve Cutler versus Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford versus the Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly versus Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. Again, here's the catchphrase. Who do I think will win? Who do I want to win? As I mentioned earlier, I picked Roderick Strong, and I said that it might be an undisputed night. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly to become the first ever three-time NXT Tag Team Champions. My heart wants to say Street Profits to win, but my head is telling me Undisputed Era will make history and win for, like I said, the 3rd time. Next up, we have a one-on-one match for the NXT North American Championship. We have the champion, the Velveteen Dream, defending against Tyler Breeze, who makes his return to the NXT roster after being on the main roster for the last 3 years. Who do I think will win? Who do I want to win? I want Tyler Breeze to win the title, but that's just who I want to win. Who do I think will win? I'm going to go ahead and choose Velveteen Dream to retain the title. Next match is for the NXT Women's Championship. We have the champion, Shayna Baszler, in her 2nd reign, defending against the #1 contender, Io Shirai. In this match, I'm going to go with Io Shirai to win for a title change. We need at least one title change on this pay-per-view. I'm going to say it'll happen with the women's, Io Shirai. And the last match that we're going to cover is the main event match for the NXT Championship. We have the champion, Johnny Gargano, versus Adam Cole. This is actually a rematch from NXT Takeover New York last month, WrestleMania weekend. Now, of course, everybody's probably wondering, who do you pick, Brian? So, again, who do I think will win? Who do I want to win? Me, personally, I want Adam Cole to win the championship. However, I am going to pick Johnny Gargano to retain this here title. As I had mentioned, I think this night is going to be undisputed. Earlier, I picked Roderick Strong to win his match. I picked the Undisputed Era to win the vacant NXT Tag Team Championships. So I feel like they're going to have some sort of involvement in this main event match. And I think, I don't want it to happen, but I think this is the night finally where they drop Adam Cole. Like, it even hurts to say that or think about that. So again, I'm going to pick Johnny Gargano to retain the NXT Championship with some sort of interference from Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, Roderick Strong, costing Adam Cole the match, and possibly even making Roderick Strong the new leader of the Undisputed Era. That's just what I think will happen. I don't necessarily want it to happen. I hate thinking about it, but that's what I think will happen. So again, those are my picks and my predictions for NXT TakeOver 25 XXV. It's just a short video. Like I said, I'm still on a high from attending Double or Nothing. I just got back into town yesterday. So I apologize that this video is not as lengthy. Maybe it's a good thing. I'm sorry to NXT. It's what every girl says to me. It's not you, it's me. I'm just tired, so again, that's why this video is shorter than usual. But those are my picks, those are my predictions. I think this pay-per-view will deliver, it'll be awesome. Will it top Double or Nothing? Probably not. But we know for sure it's going to be better than this week's Raw and SmackDown, so look forward to that. And also look forward to not having to try to compare it to Sunday's pay-per-view on the main roster, because there is no Sunday pay-per-view. This is an NXT TakeOver standalone pay-per-view, Saturday only. So again, as usual, leave a comment below. Tell me who your picks, who your predictions are. What do you think is going to happen on this pay-per-view? Go ahead and visit our website, weare113.com. Go ahead and give us a follow on Facebook, weare113.com. Tweet us at 1132sweet. That's 113TOOSWEET. You can also find me on Twitter at TheBrianCson. We can chat. You can tell me I suck. You can complain. I don't care. Just let's have some sort of interaction. Of course, check out our podcast. It's called the 113 Cast. You can find us on Google Play and iTunes. We do 2, sometimes even 3 recordings a week. We always do reviews from Raw and SmackDown. Occasionally we do bonus episodes Thursday nights that air later on in the week. And then for special occasions like this one, like NXT, we usually do special ones afterwards or after the Sunday pay-per-view. So go ahead and give that a follow. Listen to all of our previous episodes. Yeah. And of course, as always, go ahead and follow Small Town Titans. You can find their music on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you can hear music. Also, go ahead and check out Pro Wrestling Journal. Our friend Rox, she's the queen of Pro Wrestling Journal. Give them a follow, check out their articles, prowrestlingjournal.com, or on Twitter at KFabeToday. So that is it for this video. Again, go ahead and leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. I will be back next month for WWE Stomping Grounds, taking place at the end of the month. I know Rosario is going to be there. Do not expect a video for WWE Super Showdown in a couple weeks. I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to watch that show, so don't expect a video for that. And yeah, this is the end of the video. 3, 2, and 1.